Hey guys, Dude Stop here. This is my first Path of Exile build guide video, and I wanted to do it over the Detonate Volatile Dead build because it is a build that I've been having a lot of fun with. My focus on this build is more end game oriented. This is something I transitioned into after building up some currency on my other character. I'm not exactly sure how early stages of this build would go, as you would not be able to use Detonate and Volatile Dead. You would just start with Volatile Dead, and then once you had the mana reservation, you could then put Detonate Dead into the build. So in this guide, I'll show you the gems with the links you will need, the gear you are looking for, and the talent tree you will be going for. Alrighty, so now we'll move on to your gems and links. So for your body armor, a 6 link with your volatile and detonate deads, with spell cascade, elemental focus, concentrated effect, and spell slinger. Weapon, you will want wave of conviction, bone offering, and flammability. The links actually don't matter. Your shield, you will want discipline, zealotry, and anger. Once again, the links don't matter here. And on the next 3 pieces of gear, you can move them around. They don't have to be specifically on your boots, gloves, or helmet, but you will want a 4 link with 2 blues, 2 greens, power charge on crit, combustion, frenzy, and barrage support. A 3 link where you will put spell cascade, spell slinger, and desecrate together, leaving Vol righteous fire all by itself. And then a set of 2 links with 2 red, 2 green, dash with second wind, herald of ash with blood magic. Alrighty, now moving on to the gear, we will start with the cluster jewels. We'll need 2 large cluster jewels with 8 passives and increased spell damage, both with Conjured Wall and Mage Hunter. One of them you will grab Sap Psych, and the other one you will grab Thermophage. Alrighty, you also need 4 medium clusters with 4 to 5 passives and increased effect of non-curse auras, rolled with Stalwart Commander and Vengeful Commander. Alrighty, moving on to normal jewels, you'll grab yourself 3 Cobalt jewels with Global Crit Multiplier, Fire Crit Multiplier, and increased maximum energy shield. You grab yourself 1 energy from within Cobalt jewel, and if you can afford it, you can go for a Watcher's Eye. You'll want the crit multi with the damage penetrates fire resist. While affected by anger, you can grab variant with extra fire damage. While affected by anger, cheaper. And for your last jewel, grab a Cobalt jewel that has corrupted blood cannot be inflicted on you. Then grab the fire crit multiplier, maximum energy shield, and anything else you could use, dexterity or a resistance. Okay, for your shield, you will use a Prism Guardian Archon Kite shield. It does not need to be corrupted with the level of socketed aura gems, but when you can afford that and are at that point, go ahead and grab that. It helps out a lot. For your weapon, you are looking for a wand where you can get a lot of spell damage on it, +1 level to all fire skill gems, critical strike multiplier, and enchant trigger a socketed spell when you use a skill. Other roles you could look for would be spell crit chance, +1 to all spell skills, and just extra chaos damage. For your chest armor, you will grab yourself a Chevron's Wrappings. Once again, does not need to be corrupted, but when you get to that point, you will be looking for at least +2 level to socketed AoE gems. You could then go for +1 level to socketed gems as well. For belts, you can either go with a Shaper Influenced Crystal Belt with the increased cooldown recovery rate, some energy shield, and resistances. Or you can go for a Headhunter, which will also end up helping with your dexterity. For your gloves, you will want fingerless silk gloves. If you are not using the Headhunter, get dexterity on these, and then go for as much energy shield and resistances as you can get. For your boots, you will want Crusader Influenced Sorcerer Boots, where you are again looking for the increased cooldown recovery rate. as much energy shield and resistances as you can get, and movement speed as well. Alrighty, for your helmets, you will go between two options: Crown of the Inward Eye or a Hubris Circlet. Both with the enchant skills supported by Spellslinger have 15% reduced mana reservation. You can use the crown until you get a headhunter, but once you have a headhunter, the hubris will help you finish up your resistances. So on the helmet, you're just looking for as much energy shield as you can get and some resistances. Alrighty, so for your jewelry slots, your necklace will be Presence of Chayula. You will allocate charisma on it. You will grab 2 Circle of Anguished ruby rings. Both will have increased fire damage while affected by Herald of Ash. One ring you will go with reduced mana reserved by Herald of Ash, and the other you will go increased effect of Herald of Ash. And for the flasks, you will get Rumi's Concoction, where you are looking to get close to 10% spell blocking. A Bottled Faith when you can afford it. A Cinder Swallow Urn with the regenerate your percent of life per second during the flask effect. A Diamond Flask of Heat to get immunity to freeze. And a Quicksilver Flask of Warding to be immune to curses. Alrighty, so this is what your skill tree is going to look like. You're going to put your energy from within right here. Grabbing all of these nodes. And when you can, you'll put your Watcher's Eye in there. You can delay getting these 2 points until high enough level. Swing yourself all the way over here and grab all those. Final thoughts and conclusion. The build is fun to play, and it can do all content, especially once you start getting those better pieces of gear. Like I said, this is more focused on the end version of the build where you are able to combine Detonate Dead with Volatile Dead. If you choose to, you can run just Volatile Dead until you get those key parts of the build that allow you to fit Detonate Dead in as well. With this being my first Path of Exile guide, if you liked the video or if it was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If there's anything I could improve on, please let me know in the comment section below. Thank you everybody for watching. I'll catch you next time.